everyone. Welcome to day 28 of in-home yoga. It's better than saying in-home quarantine. Today we're going to be doing more of standing work on the mat. It's going to be a combination of kind of a conglomerate of things that I've learned throughout the different classes that I've taken in the past and different teachers that I've worked with. So it's kind of a mesh or a fusion. I'm trying it out for the first time and recording it and sharing it with you. And yeah, we'll see where it goes. Essentially, this is what I did as my practice today on the mat. So whatever I do on the mat today is what I'm sharing with you guys. So please follow along, have an open mindset, and kind of go with whatever feels good as a general rule of thumb here. Okay, so coming to the front of your mat, I'm going to stand a little bit back so you can see me in the frame. Start to find your feet and place your attention there. Close your eyes. Lift all 10 of your toes up. And find the four corners of your feet. So one under the base of your big toe, one under the base of the pinky toe, and then the two right and left corners or sides of your heels. And then without placing your toes down yet, very gently and slowly, like gradually start to press those four corners of your feet down into the floor, like you're pushing the floor away from you. And notice how that feels in your body. So I automatically feel about 3 inches taller when I do that. And now slowly release your toes down without really gripping them into the floor, just letting them lay long. And keep that sensation of those four corners of your feet pressing down into the floor. Take your hands and take your right hand on top of your head, and then your left hand is going to stack on top of your right. Now, I want you to keep that pressure downwards with your feet, and now push your head, again, very gently and gradually into your hands upwards. Keep that lift and that sensation, like your hands are still there, as you lower them down to the sides of your body. So we have a downward push and an upward pull, lengthening your spine in either direction. And then as your hands come down at your side, open your collarbones really long, like they're expanding to the sides of the room. And then rest your arms down at the sides of your body and face your palms forward to the front of your mat. And if your eyes are still not closed, start to close them. Just feel the sensation in your body here. Now that we've created a lot of length, see if you can just relax into this feeling and just pay attention to your breath for a moment. Feeling your torso expand in all directions. Maybe noticing how standing upright versus laying down or on your stomach feels a lot different to breathe and expand the belly when you have all your postural muscles really firing and working here. Slowly bring your chin down to your chest. Keep your chest lifted. Open up your eyes with a soft gaze and look up. And then just take a moment just to shake out anything in your body. And then start to bring your feet about as wide as the mat. Okay, and then now I'm gonna pivot to my left and pivot to my right. So I'm kind of just like rotating my body as my arms swing. I'm also looking right and left as to where I'm rotating. Okay, making sure that my feet are pivoting and I'm coming up on each toe to kind of turn my hips inward, because if I don't pivot, then all of that rotation is going to go into my knees, and that's not what I want. Okay, let your arms just freely swing, feeling the air cool on your arms. Let your spine twist as also you move your head and your hips in either direction. And then start to keep increasing this momentum here. And then as I keep increasing it, my arms kind of like flop onto my body, hitting them side to side. Okay, so continuing at this pace, building up that heat energy in your body. You can start to incorporate your breath by breathing out through the mouth or forcibly out through your nose as you move side to side. You can let out some steam here by audibly letting out a noise if you'd like. So, and in a few seconds we're going to come to stop. But before we do, I want you, when I say stop, to come into that same standing position that we did before. Okay, pressing again through the four corners of your feet, growing really tall through the crown of your head, and standing really tall in your mountain pose. And then go ahead and slow it down. Come to a pause, feet directly under your hips. Just take a breath. Close your eyes. Notice how this sensation feels different than before. My heart is definitely beating faster. I'm feeling a lot of vibrancy. Sort of like a tingly sensation all throughout my body. Keeping your eyes closed, I want you to imagine like that energy is not even in your body. It's kind of like emanating around you, like a big orb around your body. Okay, we're going to take that good energy that we just created and take your arms and raise them over your head, kind of gathering all of that energy. Take your hands together at the top of your head and then bring that energy down towards your heart, feeding good energy into your body. Keep your knees soft. Bring your hands down at your side again, gathering up all that energy, scooping it up around you, around that orb of energy. Bring your hands together at the top and then bring it down towards your heart, bringing it into your body, letting it permeate through your whole system. Again, inhale, bringing the arms up, gathering the energy, and then hands come together at your heart again, letting it enter and saturate every cell of your body. Keep your hands in front of your heart. Just stay here for a couple of breaths. And keeping your eyes closed if you wish, slowly bring your hands down to the tops of your thighs and then start to curl down one vertebrae at a time, letting your body fold over your legs, bringing your fingertips onto the floor. And if your fingertips for any reason don't reach the floor with your knees somewhat straight but still soft, then take blocks or books or whatever you have to bring the floor closer to you. Heel toe your feet, again about wider than hip width, maybe mat width apart. Let your head release between your arm or between your shoulders. And on each exhale, see if you can soften the belly even more. Letting the belly relax on the exhales. And that relaxation allowing the joints to relax and create more space, more vibrancy between the two surfaces of your bones. Allowing space, mobility, flexibility. Now slowly again, just like how we did when we were standing, we're going to move with the breath. So you're going to swing your hands over to the left side, trying not to let your feet move. And then on your inhale, come back to the center, drive your hands over to the right side. Again, rotating your torso over your legs. You can keep your knees soft. Try not to hinge back into the knee joints too much. Inhaling center, exhaling to the right side. Just feeling a sense of relaxation as you let your body sway. And then come back to the center. Heel toe your feet in a bit more. Take your hands onto your shins and come into a flat back, pulling your belly to your spine. On your exhale, round and fold again. Again, inhaling, hands on shins, flat back. Imagine like there's a wall behind the backs of your legs, so you're gonna have to shift your weight slightly forward into the fronts of your feet. And exhale, fold. One more time, inhaling, flat back. And exhaling, folding. Bend your knees, press your feet down into the floor, scoop your belly up into your spine, and then start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Going super slow. Once your head stacks on top of your spine, bring your shoulders up to your ears, open your chest, and then let your arms release down. Again, inhaling, lifting up, opening, and exhale, release the shoulders down. One more time, inhale, lift, open, and exhale, release. And now the next few that we're gonna do is gonna be an inhale, lift up, shrugging the shoulders up. You're gonna make fists with your hands. You're gonna close your eyes and scrunch your face and squeeze everything. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your legs together, squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears, scrunch your face. And then on your exhale, just let everything go. Take a breath. I'm gonna do it again. Inhale, squeeze everything, everything. Create a lot of tension and then let it all go. Take a breath. Last one. Inhale, squeeze, 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 squeeze as hard as you can, as hard as you can, as hard as you can. And then let everything go. Take a nice deep cleansing breath. And let your head just roll. Release your jaw. Let it roll in the opposite direction. And then come and stand upright. Take your hands and interlace them in front of you. Bring your feet a little bit wider. And then bring your hands in front of you. Flip your palms to face away from you and round your spine. Bend your knees. So imagine your body is in a curved or a C position, like a cat. And then slowly bringing your hands down. Release, shake it out. We're going to do that again. Inhale, hands come in front of you. Push the palms away, round your back. And then start to just move organically side to side this time. Kind of seeing where your body feels like there's tension and where you want to move to release that tension. So I'm kind of just playing around organically, moving in diagonals and rotating. And then slowly come back to the center and come back up. Release the arms, shake them out. Now take your hands and interlace them behind your back. On your inhale, grow tall. On your exhale, fold over your legs. Let your arms come over your head. Bend your knees. Let your head go in between your arms. Take a slow inhale. And then an even slower exhale. As you exhale, let the arms come a little bit further back. Let your knees soften even more. Let your head go even more. You're going to do that again. Inhale. And then let it go. Then on your next inhale, you're going to bend your right knee a bit more. Keep your left leg straight but not locked out, and twist to your left. Bringing your knuckles and your hands over to the right. And trying not to hinge back into the back of the knee. And then inhale, come back to the center, switching sides. Left knee bends, right knee straightens but is still soft. And twist to your right. Coming back to the center, lowering your hands down all the way to the floor. Heel toe your feet in. This time, keep a little space between your heels and start to roll up. Again, one vertebrae at a time, stacking each vertebrae on top of each other. Now from here, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And again, we're going to come into that standing mountain pose. This time with your feet together, letting us see how that feels in our body. So again, lifting your toes up. You can close your eyes or leave them open for right now if you feel very unstable. But you can try with your eyes closed. So wherever you want to be here, finding the four corners of your feet, and then slowly letting your toes rest down, feeling that gradual, meaningful push down into the floor with your feet. And then take your hands and stack them on top of each other at the top of your head. And then push the crown of your head upwards into your hands. Keep that long lift that you feel as you lower the hands down. Open your collarbones again outwards into the sides of the room, like they're expanding. And keep a lift happening in the front of the chest. And feel the back of your body melting down to the floor. You still feel this upward lifted energy. Staying here, seeing how it feels to balance and be in this position with eyes closed, feet together. Now I ask you to pay attention to your breath again. Letting your torso expand in all directions. Now slowly bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Relax your elbows down. And just send all the energy that you've created around you, within you, into your gut, into your heart. To places that have the most intuition and wisdom. Slowly take your hands together at the center of your chest. Bow your head down towards your hands. Really thank yourself for this practice. Hopefully, it's lifted your spirits and your energy. Bring your hands down. Gently open up your eyes and look up. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed that, and let me know how you like it and if you want to see more of it in the comments below.